Greetings, families. Welcome back once again. I hope you are well. I hope your day is good. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. This video is part 2 of General Abdourahmane Tiani, the president of Niger, tour of the country. He has been touring the country last week. I'm not sure if he will finish this week, but he's going to every important areas to give them a speech, motivate them, encourage them, inform them of things that is going on in the country, including something that he said that people twisted it around about contribution of money. This time he is in one of the mining uranium plant to motivate the workers and also tell them things. Our president is always ready to give history lesson. Families, please listen and watch to the reaction of the workers and the speech. I'll be back. Thank you for your time.
At the air mining company, SOMAIR, where he visited on Friday afternoon, the President of the Republic, General Abdourahmane Tiani, was warmly welcomed by the company's management and staff.
It's truly an unforgettable and remarkable experience. Here in house, my department head is supportive, my performance is consistently excellent, and my father is also here with me.
Father, you are the staff, that's it.
The head of state immediately proceeded to unveil the plaque commemorating the nationalization of SOMAIR, which took place in June 2025, to the applause of those present. Before attending a presentation on the company's debt by its general manager, Abdel Nasser Garba Ilou, and then later, at the plant, the process of transforming minerals and radium into yellow cake will be explained to the distinguished guest and the accompanying delegation, which includes members of the CNSP and the government, such as the Minister of State, Minister of National Defense, General Saif Moudi, and the Governor of the Haute Region, Major General Ibrahima Boulamesa. Afterwards, the head of state will ensure the availability of the uranium concentrate stock, which some believe has already been sold, before meeting with the staff to offer congratulations and encouragement.
We know that you make a lot of sacrifices because most of you, as I was saying, support families, both immediate families, like your children, spouses or parents, and extended families such as grandparents, aunts, uncles, or cousins, as is customary in many communities. This ongoing support often means putting the needs of your loved ones before your own, and we recognize the dedication and commitment that requires in Africa and especially in Niger. I am fully aware on a daily and regular basis of the significant difficulties and challenges you face in keeping all of these machines and equipment running properly, all the way through to producing what you commonly call yellow cake. I also know that ever since we arrived on July 26, 2023, you have not been able to sell a single gram of uranium. This ongoing situation has prevented you from generating the resources you need to operate normally and has made it difficult for your organization to function as it should. The lack of uranium sales since our arrival has continued to impact your ability to maintain regular operations and meet your necessary requirements. Certainly, the state has made notable efforts, but compared to the needs, these efforts are just a drop in the ocean. As we saw in the course of the presentation, the Director General clearly outlined and explained the pressing need for an estimated sum of about 50 billion CFA francs. This amount is necessary to ensure that SOMAIR can continue its operations without interruption and maintain its activities as planned. However, you may have received only about a third of that amount from the state. But despite everything that has happened and all the obstacles you have faced, you have remained persistent, determined, and enthusiastic throughout this entire process, since you also acknowledge and deeply appreciate the significant sacrifice and effort that the state makes in order to release this amount of funds, especially in the midst of a sea of challenges, difficulties, and ongoing issues. It is important to recognize the dedication and commitment shown by both parties in navigating these complex circumstances. Since our arrival, our country has faced embargoes. I wouldn't even say just one embargo, but embargoes of all kinds because they come in many forms. Despite this situation, and in full awareness of our unwavering duty and responsibility to stand firm, to persevere, and to ensure that all of our businesses, institutions, and enterprises remain standing and operational, the state, let me emphasize this point, and I say it again, and I repeat it for clarity, has not failed in its duty, its obligation, or its commitment as a state, and with the help and will of God Almighty, it will not fail, now or in the future, God willing. This, combined with your dedication to your work, your professionalism in every task, and your expertise in your field, all of these qualities together have made it possible to produce enough quantities of our products. These quantities, if they are brought to market as planned, will allow the factory to return to operating at its full capacity, restoring our production levels to where they need to be. For all of the effort and commitment you have shown throughout this process, we want to express our sincere appreciation. Your contributions have been invaluable, and for everything you have done to help us reach this important milestone, we sincerely thank you. We have officially and ceremoniously unveiled the plaque which serves to commemorate and mark the important nationalization of SOMAIR. This significant act is, without a doubt, an irreversible one, God willing. This is, without any doubt, the will and the desire of all Nigerians, and it is your will as well, and we remain absolutely convinced that you are fully prepared and ready to defend, even to the ultimate sacrifice, this Taki. We will protect and safeguard it, God willing. All together, united as one, with all the people of Niger standing side by side, determined to defend our nation and our future. We have understood that we have been deceived for long enough. You actually began producing more than 50 years ago. Unfortunately, the Cominac has closed. But what has Niger gained from Cominac? It has gained dust. It has gained radioactive effects, meaning the area and materials have become contaminated with dangerous levels of radiation. This contamination poses serious risks to both the environment and the health of people living nearby. Now, all those individuals, companies, and organizations who have benefited from the products and resources extracted by Cominac over the years are refusing to take responsibility. They do not want to be involved in the important work of rehabilitating and restoring the site that they themselves have polluted through their activities. There are gaping holes that have been left open. There are leaks that risk contaminating the water table. This clearly and unmistakably shows you the astonishing level of carelessness, negligence, and utter recklessness of this power, this authority that only knows how to exploit, to take advantage, and to drain resources for its own benefit. It is a power that has, over the years, sucked enough of the blood, the energy, and the hard-earned labor of the Nigerian people, especially the dedicated employees and workers of Cominac. SOMAIR, on the other hand, was luckier, I would say, and that's precisely what made it possible, what allowed the opportunity to nationalize it and bring it under national control. And God willing, we will absolutely and certainly save it from bankruptcy. With you, with your various leaders, we will take the necessary and appropriate measures, so that the resources extracted from our soil benefit the sons of Niger. So that through this resource, we too can truly know what prosperity indeed is. They have always made us believe. We are the fourth largest producer of uranium. All it took was for us to block all exports. After a year, things started to shake. The whole system began to crack. After 2 years, the entire system collapsed. We understood that we are the leader, and God willing, we will remain the leader. Since it is our land, the very land upon which we live and work, that Allah, in His infinite wisdom and mercy, chose to place this extraordinary blessing, this gift, this resource. They made us believe over many years and through countless words that it was a poison, a dangerous substance from which we should always keep our distance, while at the very same time, the imperialists, those who came from far away, spent their time, their energy, and their resources draining the state, taking and extracting from our uranium, which is commonly called yoloke. As a young man in Tawa once said, with conviction and hope, Kambage, Hawaii. I came here to talk to you. I listened with great interest and careful attention to the presentation by the General Manager, highlighting the various important strengths that SOMAIR offers, especially the highly qualified staff that you are and that you represent here. The second important asset is our subsoil, which actually holds within it at least 5,000 tons. So I say at least because up to now, perhaps we have only explored a tenth of what we should truly be exploring, or perhaps even less. This means there is still a significant amount left to be discovered. So that's the second asset, the significant reserves. The third asset is the available infrastructure, which refers to all the essential physical and organizational structures and facilities that are required for operations. And I believe the fourth asset is the rolling stock, especially the various types of machinery and all other specialized equipment that help make your work easier and more efficient. You are the ones Niger relies on, the people whose dedication and daily efforts are absolutely crucial for SOMAIR to truly be recognized as the flagship of uranium in our country. Whether we like it or not, it is your hard work, your expertise, and your commitment that make all the difference, ensuring that SOMAIR continues to lead the way in the uranium industry. Oh no, we are truly counting on you. The nation is indeed counting on you. Earlier, one of your comrades said that the late Seini Kunche once said that one SOMAIR employee is worth 2 soldiers. But I told him that's what Seini Kunche said. May Allah grant him mercy. As for me, I say that one soldier is worth 10 SOMAIR employees. Because it is these soldiers who have kept our country standing. They are the ones who have served as the bulwark and pillar of our nation, a bulwark against which all attempts to attack our country have failed and will continue to fail, God willing. And that is why the staff of SOMAIR, as well as other citizens, our fellow countrymen, must all hand in hand support and assist our defense and security forces. Regarding the situation that began in Tilaveri, I previously mentioned, and I want to emphasize again, that if every single Nigerian citizen could contribute 100 francs each month to the Solidarity Fund, it is not because we wish to beg or ask for charity. Rather, it is to help all Nigerians, every one of us, to truly understand that we are a nation of 27 million people, and in reality, the number is likely even higher. If each person, without exception, puts in 100 francs per month, that would amount to a total of 2.7 billion francs. This clearly shows the strength and impact of our collective effort and unity as a people. On the other hand, if everyone keeps their 100 francs, tell me, what added value does that bring? None. Precisely, it's to make Nigerians understand that together we can move mountains. But individually, we wouldn't even be able to move a pebble. Thank you. And that's the message. But unfortunately, since there are some Nigerians, unfortunately, who have mud instead of brains, they twisted and ridiculed my words. Well, let them understand my words. It is through the unity of Nigerians that we will build our country, God willing. God willing, we will certainly count on you to produce even more uranium in the future to ensure that this uranium can be made available and placed on the international market for all interested parties to sell it for the benefit of Nigerians. We have stopped holding out our hands. As you have seen, when it comes to food, we have stopped holding out our hands because we worked with our intelligence and realized that we can feed ourselves. It is truly absurd, almost beyond belief, that such a vast territory as Niger, covering 1,267,000 square kilometers, should exist. A land so richly blessed with sunlight that enables photosynthesis, not just occasionally but consistently 365 days a year, and further blessed with abundant water resources. We are the leading country in terms of groundwater reserves, a distinction of great importance. With a highly skilled and capable workforce, as you represent here today and as you symbolize in this very place, we stand as a testament to potential and promise. That same symbol is found in agriculture. We have a young population. 90% of our population is young, which means able-bodied arms. Instead of going off in search of adventure, if these 90% of people put their intelligence and thoughtful effort into working the land, we are truly convinced that we will be able to break out of this ongoing cycle of necessity because our hearts have gradually been lulled to sleep, because our awareness has often been distracted, and because we did not fully understand the true strength and potential that we represent as a community. Kama from Hawaii, Kanzaki, Hawaii. Do those on the other side hear this? Kanzaki, Hawaii. Mumbut and Ido, Mungare and Kawana, Bazam, Sakeroho, Idobi, and Inshallah. Our country will move forward with the participation of all its sons. Support your defense and security forces so that they can protect our borders, so that no malicious person, no mercenary should be able to cross and commit any harmful actions or abuse whatsoever against our citizens or our property with impunity. And the Nigerian Defense and Security Forces have made enough sacrifices that we can no longer doubt their capability. To fulfill this mission of defending and protecting the people and the people's property. Thank you, agents of Somalia. May Allah be with you. May Allah protect you. May Allah protect our country. God willing, at the heart of happiness.
It should be noted that just as when he arrived upon leaving, the President of the Republic, General Dermier Abdourahmane Tiani, who received a very symbolic gift from SOMAIR, was given an ovation, which proves that his visit and his message truly touched the hearts of the miners.
Thank you so much, families, for listening and watching up to this stage. I hope you have learned one or two things from this video. And yes, it is voiceover once again. Credit to Sahar Info for sharing this news with us. This is part two of this tour that our President, General Abdourahmane, is doing in the country. I'm sure it will end this week. But he's doing his best to assure his people, as you can hear, these resources need to benefit the people and not the other way around. And perseverance and patience can be successful many at times. I hope and I wish with their reaction that they will wait that everything will be successful when everything is completed. I'm saying everything because I shared news some time ago. There's still something going on with the previous company concerning this plant. So I hope everything will be solved quickly and they will be able to enjoy their resources. Above all, the workers will be able to get what they are working for. Anyway, I'll leave you here. Thank you so much for your time. If you are new here and you like something like this, kindly like the video, share it if possible. Let people know our president is not hiding, he's touring the country, and the history that he gave always is priceless. To me, I don't know about you. For me, I love it all. I love to listen to them, to learn, and also grow out of it because these countries, because of the language barrier, many at times we don't know or I don't know what is going on. And that's why I love what I'm doing to learn. Yes. My members, thank you so much. My VIPs, my kids and queens, my returning families, thank you so, so much. It is voice over once again. I'll be with you soon. Thank you. God bless you for your patience. Thank you. I will see you soon. Bye bye. Have a wonderful day and stay blessed.